Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when are you hearing this. My name is Eric Young, and today I will be presenting you this wonderful idea of a Tom Brady and Nike deal. So let's start with who Tom Brady is. Tom Brady is one of the most known football athletes in our country, with legendary career highlights and awards as being the only player in the NFL history to win 7 Super Bowl and 5 Super Bowl MVPs. Tom Brady's current sponsorship contract will end this year. This is Nike's opportunity to endorse the biggest star of American football. What this report will based on. The purpose of this project is to endorse Nike on signing Tom Brady as the brand's next spokesperson. I will conduct and present the results of a survey reflecting Tom Brady's popularity and likability of joining Nike next season. Now I'm going to talk about a little bit of the history and background of Tom Brady. Tom Brady in full, Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr., born in August 3rd, 1977, San Mateo, California, is an American football quarterback who led his teams to a record 7 Super Bowl victories and was named the game's most valuable player 5 times. Last year, Tom Brady shocked the sporting world by leaving the Patriots after 20 seasons. He signed a 2-year contract with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and his first season with the Buccaneers was a major success. He established a new NFL record for touchdowns passes that year, finishing the season with 581 career touchdowns. He led them to a victory over the Kansas City Chiefs to capture the team's second and Brady's seventh championship. The methodology section is divided in the data collection, study participants, instrumentation, and results. Data collection. A survey was created on February 27th of 2021 using surveymonkey.com, and an invitation was extended to 30 emails accounts to participate in the survey. The data collection process lasted 15 days, being March 14th the last day of collecting results. The survey consisted in 3 demographic questions and 4 additional questions about your familiarity with the athlete Tom Brady and the brand Nike, and the likability of Tom Brady to endorse this brand. My message to the 30 emails accounts that I invited to participate in the survey reads as follows. Do you think Tom Brady will sign with Nike next season? Take the survey. My intent with this message was to involve the participants in the idea of Tom Brady joining the brand Nike for the upcoming season. If the audience is interested in American football, they will have found participate in this survey attractive. For the study participants, I selected a random population between friends, co-workers, fellow students, and family members for a total of 30 participants. At the end, only 23 participated in the survey. These 23 participants are divided in 14 males and 9 females. As well, they are divided by age, having 7 participants between the age of 18 and 24, 6 between the age of 25 and 34, 1 between 35 and 44, 4 between 45 and 54, and 5 participants between the age of 55 and 64. Also, they were asked about their ethnicity, and the results were the following. 3 participants were Black or African American, 13 were Hispanics or Latino, 1 was multiracial or multi-ethnic, and 6 were identified as white. Instrumentation. An online survey was administered to the study participants. The survey consisted of three demographic questions, which included age, gender, and ethnicity. The second part of the survey asked the participants four questions. First, if they knew who Tom Brady is. Secondly, if they liked the brand Nike. Then, if they agree that Tom Brady will be a good spokesperson for Nike. All these questions had a simple answer of yes or no. Finally, the last question asked the participants if they will buy Tom Brady Nike merchandise for this question. And for this question, I added maybe as an answer, giving the participants an option to share their opinion about buying or not this possible product or merchandise and why. Results. The respondents included 23 participants. Of that number, 13 of the male and 8 of the female population know who Tom Brady is. The next question asked if you like or not the brand Nike. Consequently, the results were 22 participants, 95%, do like Nike. Continuously, the next question asks the participants if Tom Brady will be a good spokesperson for the brand Nike, getting an approval of 21 participants, which represented 91% of the total. Finally, the last question asked the participants if they will buy Tom Brady Nike merchandise, getting 18 possible buyers. In conclusion, out of this report and the results analysis of this survey, Nike can see the high liability and approval from its customers of having Tom Brady as its spokesman and creating a Tom Brady Nike sub-brand as a result of this endorsement. I hope that the approval of 91% of the respondents of having Tom Brady as Nike's next spokesperson and the athlete's background of being one of the best, if not the best, that has ever played American football and being the only player in NFL history with 7 Super Bowl rings can make Nike see that signing Tom Brady for the upcoming season will be one of the best decisions for the brand. Thank you all for your attention and have a wonderful rest of the day.